All right, let's talk about media literacy.
Stop never through all that's happening.
Now, before you guys get your pitchforks and torches, I actually think having good media literacy is a good thing. But there are some people out there who pretend to have good media literacy, but really don't, and only just say that just so they can defend things that they like. Now, here's the thing, right? I get where they're coming from since there are actual people out there who hate something unjustifiably because they don't understand it. But then you have people out there who do understand what they're talking about and they still use that argument anyway. I personally find that to be extremely unfair. But, it's time to say something, and hopefully people will start thinking after I bring this up. Obviously, media literacy is usually used as a phrase in context of criticisms, and you know what? I think that that's a fair part to bring it up in because there are some people out there who criticize something who clearly don't understand it. However, on the opposite end, there are people out there who clearly understand what they're talking about, but then you have people saying that they have quote unquote bad media literacy. And even say that to like entire, ways of reviewing. I feel like people should review in whatever way they want because, well, we should have the right to do that. You know what I mean? Like with people who go after classic style reviewers, like the Nostalgia Critic, for example, these people attack him for basically reviewing the movie pretty much in its entirety. Now, I get it, there are other types of reviewers who do this type of style in a very annoying way, like CinemaSins. I personally don't like the way CinemaSins does it because it pretty much almost leads to copyright infringement in some cases, but when Nostalgia Critic does it, I could very much see the argument of where people come from saying that it's fair use. But then you have other people who are pretty much blinded by what other people say, and they're all like, oh, he sucks because, well, I don't like it because I like my AI generated slop. Like, bro, like, I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. Like, most people enjoy the classic style reviews way better. Like, I don't care what fucking video essay you point to, it's very clear that people prefer the more entertaining style of reviews. Especially if you consider the YouTube algorithm and how they haven't really been recommending that much AI generated content anymore. And I think it's because they've been cracking down on it. So, yeah, that's kind of fair to say. Regardless of that, though, like, people still defend this crap, and, like, I'm just gonna be 100% honest. A lot of these videos don't seem to understand media literacy more than a lot of people seem to understand. Like, take, for example, how a lot of these channels seem to say, oh, these live action crime dramas are better than anything else. And if you like anything else, then you have bad media literacy. Like, I hate fucking channels that do shit like that. It is so annoying. And it's kind of driven me away from a lot of these live action crime dramas. There's still some I'm willing to give a chance, like The Sopranos. I like that show. But then you have the ones that people are really annoying about that, honestly, like, I just can't get into them anymore because of that. And it pisses me off to no end that these channels do this type of thing. Honestly, I can make an entirely separate video about these live action crime dramas, but whatever the case may be, it just kind of sucks that everything else is being dismissed in favor of just these shows and these shows only. I hope you guys understand what I mean when I say that. Alright, see ya.